So I finished designing our Nether hub, which includes a section on the top of the Nether roof. And there's just one problem. One design requires 400 um, bedrock stones to be removed, and the other option requires 1,400 bedrock to be removed in this area. I'm not sure if I will be doing that. So I'm recording this now. I've done just a little test removal here. This is our original hole down into the uh, down where we got up, onto the roof originally. It's a weird lighting glitch. Um, can I fix this? Oh, there we go. Updated. Strange. Um, but this is kind of how the roof looks right now. We have our portal that goes to our overworld roof on the base. And then if we go down here, so I might do the portion underneath here next, and then make a separate video on this if I at a later time, because just this will take a lot more work than doing the underside here. But um, yeah, I guess I'll show where I'm starting at. If you've seen the end of the other Nether base video, then you kind of know what it looks like, but I really haven't done anything since then. Let me spiral down here. I'm not actually sure where this puts me out at anymore. Should be... yes. So we're on top of the hub here. And I've already built this center section here, which you'll see. Well, this is kind of how the status of the base looks now. I'll fly around. So we have the center area here. We have the large donut torus. And then we have, this, the lower portion, which I finished earlier. He's going to try to come get me. But the next section of the build should connect this up to the other section and carry the stairs up and everything. And oh man, I forgot how high they can jump. And well, we'll see. You'll see most of all that in a time lapse. My daughter's going to be helping me for at least a portion of it, and I just wanted to record the status of how things are right now, so we can kind of have a comparison. We'll queue up the time lapse and get things going. So I started with adding the basalt generator to the bottom of the base. This is the very bottom, and I have two streams here coming out towards the player where you can mine it, and then whenever it's fully out, it automatically turns off. And then I also decided to move some of the things that we had, like lodestone and the respawn anchors, into the central location of the base. So I made a little platform here, expanded the area out, so you'd have access to the essential things. And then I redesigned. I wanted to add this little strip here of deep slate. I originally designed the Nether donut before deep slate was involved or in the game, and so now I think this looks a little bit better for this design. And then lastly, for the little things, I didn't have a soul soil in the design originally for the central area, or actually the base in general, but I ended up adding it to the donut. And then now I'm pillaring up here with this column to add a soul soil layer underneath, so we're speedy everywhere in the base. And with that, I'm just gonna be quiet and let this finish up, the columns will finish up, and then we're going to move on to the exciting stuff, the nether roof and all of that. So right now, this is how the hole looks. The crying obsidian is just there as this kind of blast-resistant scaffolding, so I don't, if I fall off, I don't end up just falling all the way down because there is the hole going down into the nether base there. One problem, and why I've stopped here now, is that after 3 full shulker boxes of TNT, that's all I have. And I used up all of our gunpowder to make that. So this is what you call the classic Minecraft problem, or I guess you can also just call it the gameplay of Minecraft. Is I'm building a thing, this is in the way, I need another thing to get this thing out of the way, I need the resources to build this, and so now I need to get a whole bunch of gunpowder. Now, I already have 2 gunpowder farms. I have 1 creeper farm that actually doesn't work anymore because it's in the area that our mob switch is at, and so it doesn't produce anything. And it's an old model that was a fairly early game design build, just out of cobblestone and everything. So that one doesn't work. The other one is a source of gunpowder for us, comes from a witch farm. And it would take a few days for me to sit and collect all of the gunpowder that I need. So obviously the best option is to make another farm. We haven't made a gas farm on our server yet, and I have a design that I'm going to make, and I'm probably just going to stop the making of the hole for now, and I'll make a video about making that farm. But I'm going to cut, and that farm's going to be done, and I'm going to be collecting the gunpowder from it. So I'll see you guys after I've solved that problem. And just like that, the farm is finished, and we can go get the drops we need. This is my AFK platform over here. And if you guys are interested, there's a whole video about this farm. But I've already gone AFK and gotten several sets of drops already, and this should be the last time I have to go and get everything. So all the drops for this farm end up in the overworld over here. The ghast come and die up there. And then this is just a few hours worth of drops. But I have a couple shulkers already filled up, and I have several more back in the base, but this should be everything I need to finish the nether base hole, and so I guess it's back to that. See ya. Alright, so the hole in the nether roof is complete, and I've removed a lot of the material, almost all the material that we need to now, all the netherrack, and then I built up the outer columns of what's going to be the base. And a little bit later today, my oldest daughter is going to come on, and together we're going to finish up, well, I think we should be able to finish up the rest of the base, and I'm so excited to, one, have it done, and two, I guess, have it done so I can do other things. But to have it in the server, and just so I can get some other things accomplished on here that I want. But very excited. I'll see you next episode for the conclusion of the Nether Hub.